Students of Standard 6, today we'll begin with lesson number 3 of history. Lesson number 3, the title of your lesson is Ancient Towns and Scriptures. Okay. So first of all, ancient town means we are talking about towns which were there many thousands of years back. And scriptures. Scriptures mean what? Religious books. Books of religious importance are called scriptures. So this part we'll study in the later part of the lesson. Just now over here you have a mention of some ancient towns. Now see, first of all we should understand which were the places in the world where there were ancient towns. Okay. Two words that are there in the lesson in the beginning of the lesson. One is culture and the other is civilization. So understand the meaning of these two words first. Culture. Culture means ideas, custom and social behavior of a particular group of people. Our ideas or our social behavior, that is called our culture. Okay. And the second, civilization. Civilization means a stage of human development that is considered to be most advanced. Now over here when we will study in this lesson, we are going to study about the Indus Valley civilization in detail. You will study how even during that time, the people during that time were so advanced as far as their town planning is concerned, as far as the drainage system over there is concerned, and all these things, you will understand how advanced they were. So that is why that is called a civilization, because that is the stage of human development that is the most advanced. Now before we begin reading, I'll tell you some of the ancient civilizations of the world. First is the Egyptian civilization. Egyptian civilization, the country which it belongs to is Egypt. Egypt is in Africa and over there it's mainly on the banks of the river Nile. You must have read about the pyramids and all that. All that belong to the ancient Egyptian civilization. Next is the Mesopotamian civilization. Mesopotamian civilization, it belongs to which countries? Iraq, Kuwait, Turkey, Syria. You know, these are the countries which are in the western part of Asia. So that was the Mesopotamian civilization. And which were the rivers over there in Mesopotamia? Euphrates and Tigris. See, Nile is the river in Egypt. Euphrates and Tigris are the rivers in these regions, in these countries. Then next is the Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization was in India. And the river around which that Indus Valley civilization developed was the river Indus, or it is called Sindhu. The next is the Chinese civilization that developed around the rivers Ganges and Yangtze, and the Roman civilization that is in Italy. So all these are the places throughout the world where ancient civilizations developed. Moreover, in the earlier lesson we also studied that where did people start settling? Along the banks of the rivers. Why along the banks of the rivers? Because for agriculture they needed water and they needed fertile soil, and both was there near the river. So water for their own use and water for the crops plus fertile soil. So that is what made people settle along the banks of the rivers. So Egyptian civilization is along the river Nile. Mesopotamian civilization, you remember, rivers Euphrates and Tigris. Indus Valley civilization is along the banks of river Indus. In this lesson we are particularly going to do about this part. Okay, so likewise as we continue doing the lesson, see, in this lesson we are going to mainly focus on the towns that were there in during the Indus Valley civilization. We'll start reading the first part of lesson number 3, that's on page number 11, Ancient Towns and Scriptures. We often hear two words, culture and civilization. As I explained to you what is the meaning of culture and what is civilization. Culture is a matter related to human life, while civilization is developed by human beings. So civilization is because of human beings. Okay, there is no those human beings, through their intellect, through their skills, human beings develop a civilization, which he creates with his own caliber, skill and creative skills. So human beings, what did they do? They started using their observation, they started using their intelligence and that is how civilizations in the world developed. Egypt, Mesopotamia, India, China, Rome exhibit such great civilizations of human society. As I told you, all these were the countries in the ancient times where ancient civilizations were there. Centuries old civilizations inspire human life. Okay, and when we read this lesson, you will understand how even centuries back, so many thousands of years back, human beings during that time were so advanced. See, when we will study about town planning, the drainage system that they had, the way they made their roads, you will understand that those people were also quite advanced. Out of these civilizations, we will study the Harappan civilization. So, in this lesson, you are going to study about the Harappan civilization. That Harappan civilization. Now see, Harappa is the name of a town. And now Harappa is in Pakistan. Indus is the name of a river. Okay. So understand one thing. Either it is called the Harappan civilization or we call it the Indus Valley civilization. You can use any of these. You can call it Harappan civilization or you can call it Indus Valley civilization. Now see, this civilization was there in India thousands of years back. But people in India didn't know about it. When did we come to know about it? Was in 1921. You know, some archaeologists, when they were digging inside the earth, they started finding ancient things from inside the earth. Okay, it may be ornaments, coins, the vessels that they use, skeletons of human beings, skeletons of animals, the structures of the houses and everything. So when they started digging inside the earth, finding these old things that we learned in lesson number 1, it is called excavation. So when they started doing excavation, they found that there was an ancient civilization in India. And along the banks of which river? Along the banks of river Indus. Okay, so we found about the Indus Valley civilization in the year 1921. So you can say almost 100 years back. See, this civilization was there thousands of years back. But when did we come to know that there is such a civilization in India? Was in 1921. Some of the important towns of the Indus Valley civilization. See, you will have a mention of all these in your lesson. The first one is Harappa. Okay, Harappa was one of the main towns. That is why it is also called Harappan civilization. Harappa is now in Pakistan. The next is Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro is also now in Pakistan. Lothal is in Gujarat. Lothal is a port in Gujarat. Now it is not a port. But thousands of years back, during the Indus Valley civilization, it was a port. Okay, so there is a detail about all these places in the lesson. Dholavira is in Kutch in Gujarat. Kalibangan is a place in Rajasthan. And Rakhigadi is a place in Haryana. So when we read the lesson, see these two places were the main towns of the Indus Valley civilization. And Lothal was an important port. But now, see, only a little part of river Indus flows in India. Majority of the part of river Indus now flows in Pakistan. But when we study ancient Indian history, we study about the Indus Valley civilization because India and Pakistan before 1947 were the same country. So when we study about the ancient history of India, we study about the Indus Valley civilization. And that civilization, you know, out of all the civilizations that existed in the world at that time, Indus Valley civilization was considered to be an urban civilization. Urban civilization means there were people had all modern facilities in their life. And that is why it was called an urban civilization. They had a very well planned town that when you read the lesson you will understand. They had a very nice drainage system. Drainage system means the gutter system, through which the dirty water will go out of the house and then out of the town. They had well planned roads. So all these things suggest that the Indus Valley civilization was an urban civilization. Okay, the first important feature of the Indus Valley civilization was their town planning. Now see, it's written in the textbook. It was the most important feature of the Harappan civilization. civilization. The way they planned their town was a very important thing. Fort on the west side and the colony of the common people on the east side, a highway separated both of them. See, understand it like this. Say for example, this is the west side and this is the east. Now in the middle there was a highway. Okay, on the west side was the fort, and on the east side was the colony of the common people. Okay, so understand one thing, the rulers would live on the western side. Why? There was a fort. On the west side was the fort, on the east side was the colony of the common people, and between both these regions was a highway. Now see what happened is, this is the part where the common people live. This is the part where the ruler lived. Now see over here there was a fort, and the fort surrounded by a fortress. See, fortress is mainly made for military purposes, from where they can see if any enemies are going to attack them and things like that. For that purpose they make a fortress. Why? Because the ruler has to be protected. And that is why, see, this is how they planned the town. On the western side was the fort where the ruler lived. On the eastern side was the colony of the common people. The fort was surrounded by a fortress. So around the fort was the fortress. Rulers lived in the forts. Bricks were used for the construction of the towns. Now see, a very important aspect of the Indus Valley civilization was that even so many thousands of years back, they used baked bricks for making their houses and all these things. So this way you can consider, see, they were quite advanced. Though people at that time were quite advanced. Now see, in your textbook on page number 11, they have written about the town planning. Organized town planning was the most important feature of the Harappan civilization. So it was the most important feature. All the towns were planned in a similar way. Now see, all the towns during that time, we read about Mohenjo-daro, we read about Harappa, we read about Kalibangan. All these towns were planned in the same way. In the palaces, fort was on the west side. On the west side was the fort, and the colony of the common people on the east, and on the eastern side the common people lived. Highway separated both of them, and between these two parts was the highway. The fort on the west was surrounded by the fortress. So fort was surrounded by a fortress. Most probably rulers lived in the fort. So in this fort, the rulers lived in the fort. Bricks were often used in the town structures. Okay, and the other important aspects of the Harappan civilization was the way they made their houses. That will do next. The next important feature of the Indus Valley civilization was the way they made their houses. See what's written is they had a well organized house arrangement. So the way they made their houses was also very well organized. Houses were constructed on high platforms to protect them from flood and dampness. Now see, houses were made on high platforms. So say if they have to make a house, they used to make it on a high platform. And what was the reason? To protect their house from flood. If it rains too much, so the water would not enter their house. And the second is from dampness. Dampness means wetness. Okay, if the land is wet, but naturally it will create problems in the house. So to protect their houses from flood and dampness, they used to make their houses on high platforms. Next important feature of their houses was the main gates opened on the lanes rather than on the main roads. Now see, the main doors of the house would open in the lanes, not on the main street. So each and every house, the opening of the house would never be on the main street, it would be on the smaller lanes. Houses were single storied or double storied. Story, S-T-O-R-E-Y means floors. Either it had one floor or two floors. So the houses would be single story, it means houses of one floor, or double story, it means houses of two floors. There were two highways in the city, north to south and east to west. Now see, there were two highways. One highway would be from the north to south. The second highway would be from the west to east. So like this, there were two highways. And one thing you remember about the houses, see, they were made on high platforms, and the main doors of the houses opened on the by lanes instead of the main streets. Now see on page number 12. The main feature of the Harappan civilization was their organized house arrangement. Houses were constructed on high platforms to protect them from flood and dampness. One of the features of the houses of Harappa was that the main gates opened in the lanes rather than on the main roads. The houses here were single or double storied, one floor or two floors. Roads were very comfortable. There were two highways in the city, one of which connected the north to south and the other from the east to west. So this is all about the town planning and the type of houses that the people in the Indus Valley civilization had.